The earthquake that triggered the tsunami in the Indian Ocean in December 2004 was the largest natural disaster in the last 40 years. More than 220,000 people were killed or presumed dead, and 14 countries were affected. Unlike most of the tourists who were able to return home, the locals of the affected area had to rebuild nearly every aspect of their lives. To help children get some normality back in their lives, this hotel opened its doors for the children to continue their schooling, as the local school had been demolished. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, known by the scientific community as the Sumatra Andaman quake, was an undersea earthquake with an epicenter off the west coast of Sumatra in Indonesia. The earthquake triggered a series of devastating tsunamis that spread throughout the Indian Ocean. The catastrophe was one of the most documented disasters in history, as many holidaymakers had video cameras and were able to capture the magnitude of the event. People being swept away in raging currents, whole towns awash, and massive pools of debris adding to the water's natural force. Then the aftershock was captured by the modern video camera, a true picture of not only the collateral damage, but also the human emotion when realization of the desolation sunk in. According to the Tsunami Society, the total energy of the waves was about 5 megatons of TNT, or 20 petajoules. This is more than twice the total explosive energy used during all of World War II, including the 2 atom bombs. In many places, the waves reached as high as 2 kilometers inland. Surprisingly, the tsunami wave may not always be of great height. In many areas, the wave was only 5 or 6 meters high. However, it was the sheer mass of water behind the wave front that caused the destruction. Sometimes, just prior to the tsunami, the ocean will recede, acting like a very fast tide, and may expose over 1 kilometer of reef before flooding back. The nature of the tsunami caught many people unaware, as they simply didn't recognize the impending danger. This tsunami was a succession of several waves occurring in retreat and rise cycles, with a period of over 30 minutes between each peak. The third wave was the most powerful and reached the highest, occurring about an hour and a half after the first wave. Smaller tsunamis continued to occur for the rest of the day. This may not be the last tsunami. Japanese researchers believe another event is certain, but they cannot predict exactly when it will occur. The scientists have created what they claim is the world's tallest man-made tsunami. It will help them study the effects of the giant waves once they hit the shore. At the far end of a long trough, a barely perceptible bulge of water appears. Seconds later, the wave rips through the wall of a room with such fury it splinters the wall and washes away the furniture and a person standing behind it. From seabed to crest, the 2.5 meter wave is the world's tallest man-made tsunami. The project is trying to recreate the awesome force of the wave to determine its behavior, and scientists hope the data will help them devise better seawalls and evacuation plans for those at risk of a direct hit from a tsunami. Hopefully, when the next tsunami arrives, we will be able to recognize the early signs, have early detection measures in place, and improved evacuation systems.